Here the wife is doing one of her famous manicotti stuffs. She won a contest on this one also. Many contests she's won. Gonna do a little leftover lasagna with the leftover noodles. But yeah, she won a lot of money on this one. You know, some people just can't cook. They can't make spaghetti sauce. They can't do shit. They can't do nothing. They're pretty lame. You people out there, you know who you are. You people know who you are that can't cook, can't do nothing. Apple Kuchen recipe today. 8, 9, 10 large apples. This is Grandma Pietz, otherwise known as Nana. Some of the ingredients: batter, butter, eggs, sugar, all-purpose flour, nutmeg, the allspices, the ground cinnamon, of course some salt, baking powder. You can't forget baking powder because it just won't rise without that. It's just not going to work. And a little extra ingredients. Not a secret recipe, but we'll show it how it goes together here. A darn good cook, a darn good Kuchen with a K. Of course, I can't spell that. I'll have to type it in there. So, a couple eggs, butter. I said that. We'll show the process how it goes, start to finish.
In this recipe, you don't want to use Granny Smiths. These are regular eating apples.
What are you doing with the peels in there?
They're going to go in the bowl. Just one regular.
I thought you were slicing. So we have 8 to 10 apples here. And these are what kind of apples?
These are regular eating apples. These are Grandma apples. I believe about apples.
No, I guess I better get a knife and get busy helping, because 8 to 10 apples are 8 to 10 apples. Takes forever to get them peeled. Of course, we'll speed up this process. I thought the apples were growing in there. The apples are actually over there. They're in there instead of here. This clean bowl was for nothing but peels. I could have used a dirty bowl for that. So why did I wash it? I don't know why. But look at this. I'm getting a good shot of the peels in there. Close up. If I move the camera like this, it looks like bacon. Three apples. You slice them up in little pieces like you do pie. Obviously, that's a standard slice, 1/4 inch thick, I guess you'd call it. There's no perfection to it. Some people can move a knife real fast, like she does. I can't. I cut my thumb off. So I get busy doing this now. I'll get this bowl full and go on to the next step. All right. All the apples are cut. On to the next step, which will be getting the butters and the sugars and cinnamons all mixed up in there really nice. And of course, the wife gonna mix up the doughs and that. I'll screw that broil. Okay, those are the apples. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice.
A couple dashes of allspice.
Dashes of allspice.
A couple dashes of nutmeg.
Some nutmeg. Of course, I like a lot of nutmeg. No more than when she's not looking. Some cinnamon.
Right about 2 tablespoons. Too much and it gets too spicy.
Well,
And then because we use fresh eating apples,
I gotta say, I think you're wrong. We need more cinnamon.
we only put in a little bit of sugar. We don't have to put anything. Right about
1/4 cup of sugar, approximately.
Let
Let that marinate in there.
that marinate. Stir up.
Make its own juice. We'll add some more cinnamon later if it needs it.
And then that'll start to steep on its own.
It's steeping like a beer, like a grain. Yeah, we got a better spoon here. All right, yeah, that's the process. Get that in there. Now we're going to work on the dough and what goes with that, and how much for something in that one. One stick of melted butter. 1 stick of melted butter in the microwave. Put that in there. Give it 30 seconds or so. Oops. Another half cup of sugar. 2 eggs. Waiting for the butter. Softened butter. 1/4 cup of sugar. 2 eggs that we're hiding. That's what a whisk is for. But so we whip the butter and the sugar and the 2 eggs. Butter's still softening, not quite melted. Stuff in. Let's get it moving. 1/4 spoon of vanilla. Whip it with the whipper. Now whip it. Now whip it good. Whip it into shape. Shape it up. Shape it straight. Now whip it. Whip it good. Done with the spoon, we're going to use the whisk more.
Oh, we're going to use that.
Oh.
Fold this in. Wait, not yet, not yet. Don't fold it. Don't touch it.
She's going to fold it in because we'll do it right. We'll let her do the rest of the folding. Baking powder, looking for the measuring spoon. Or the spoon of measurements.
Notice I have these measuring equipment.
Salt. Baking powder's in. Dash of salt. Now she'll fold it in properly. And once this is ready, we'll get back to you on the next part. Alright, we buttered the pan, which, you grease up the pan. You can use Spam, butter, grease, whatever you choose. Yeah, it doesn't look like a lot of batter, but Grandma Pietz, for those who know her or remember her. A little bit in there. Oh yeah. This I'll hide under the bed. Nobody's going to get this. So the batter goes in the pan, and we melted in the meantime a little bit of 2 tablespoons of butter. That's going to be dumped onto the apple here. I can go ahead and dump that onto the apple.
No.
Not yet?
Not yet. I need a little bit on my spoon. Because this is how you get the batter out.
Oh, I see what you're doing here. Don't stick. You spread it out into a thin crust. Don't leave it too thick at the edges. You bring it up higher on the edge.
Yep.
Or is it going to rise?
Nope, comes up on the edge.
Thin as pancake batter.
But you don't think you have enough when you start.
Yeah, it don't look like you do, but we do. I love this stuff. My grandma used to make this for me when I was younger. Well, not just for me, but I'd bug her and bug her and bug her. Make some apple Kuchen, I called it. Couldn't even pronounce the K. Apple Kuchen. So the missus finally hit on the recipe after taste testing all those years, and on all the taste tests I said, that's it, that's the one. Besides, it was in a book. We found a book with a couple recipes in there, which is nice to have there. Okay, we're about to put the butter onto the apples here. Or you're going to stir it up in there a little bit. Just 2 tablespoons of melted butter. That just helps everything flow together nicely. Of course, if that was popcorn, it'd be a pound of butter for me. So here go the apples into the thing. You want to lay them out perfectly. You just want to get them in there, but and then they'll top off. Looks like we're going to have some extra to make some more. That's why I always say it looks like it's never going to be enough. You're going to lay them in there perfectly, do you?
Yeah, that's your whole thing about it.
Oh, the oven is on and the windows are open here. my hands are clean, so I might as well start laying some out here. It's not rocket science. We do sanitize everything anyway. Believe in that. Since we've been making beer, we make sure everything's clean as a whistle. I'm just getting them in there. God, we love this. And there's going to be a sprinkling topping. We call what's the crispy, right? Crumb to the crumb. Okay, we got our apples spread out fairly even. So a little bit more butter, another quarter tablespoons here, and she'll put it in the microwave. Melt that up. Very good. Very, very good. Down to the end, half a stick of butter, half a cup of sugar. For the topping, it's going to be the crunchy part there. A couple spoonfuls of flour and some more cinnamon. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Remember, people, cinnamon causes cancer in California.
Stir it up.
So bring your apple pies up here. Oh yeah, I see what the process is here. The flour blends with the sugar, and that's the crunchy to the crunch. Everybody knows how to make this, though. Most everybody.
A little more flour.
A little more flour so it crumbs up like you're doing your battering. I'm just going to do some chicken wings later again outside, so.
Alright, now we take some of this stuff.
And then we can see the texture. Of course, it'll brown up really nice.
When it crumbles like that, that's good.
And you just sprinkle it over the top. And the oven's up to temperature, folks. I don't know if the camera's picking that up in that light. It's just slightly colored. There's some on the edges. Won't hurt either. It's in there nicely. I always say there's not going to be enough of this, but yeah, we'll hide this under the bed.
Like the Lucky Charms.
Grandma Pietz's apple Kuchen. Okay. Yummy.
And just because you're a wacko,
A little bit more cinnamon.
just a little bit of cinnamon. There you go. In the oven.
Now the babies are ready for the oven. And I can do that just fine. You want to keep them away from the edge. Keep them spaced evenly. As even as possible, 2 inches away, front, back, and everything else. And they're in. We set timer, 11:42. And I believe in 33 minutes, we'll have cooking. About 35 minutes. So I was off by 2 minutes. And we're baking here at 350 for 35 and sometimes 40 minutes, depending. So the pies are done after 38 minutes, 40 minutes. Oh boy, don't they look good. They're not pies, they're Kuchen! Grandma Pietz's Kuchen. Oh my God, are these going to be delicious. We'll let them sit up there and cool. We'll let them cool. The oven's still on?
No,
Looks like it's on. So there they are. There you have it. These suckers look absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Boy, that sounds like a saw running over there somehow. Yes, they look beautiful. We'll let them cool here on the stove. Not on the windowsill where somebody couldn't steal them. Decided for the football game for third quarter. Oh yeah, indoor chicken wings this time. Love the homemade chicken wings. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Really simple to make. Simple, simple, simple. You got the right equipment. Good high-powered burner stove. You're good to go. About 10 minutes to be in my belly. Oh yeah, okay, so here are the wings. Final deal on the wings. Oh. Beauteous, beauteous, beauteous. Blue cheese, celery. Oh, yummy, 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 yummy. So here we go. These things look absolutely delicious. And they're hot because they're taking my breath away. So yeah. Watch the Bills game and eat some wings.